so long, beautiful girl. You color my world. Put all your faith in me, you will see how happy we can be. Beautiful girl, color my world. Put all your faith in me, you will see how happy we can be. Beautiful girl, beautiful girl, beautiful girl, beautiful girl. I am not so, I am single, I am an angel, hello, lost scared, unflaming, and I'm good as I'm I'll share, I'll let go you by the way. And I gotta say, oh, there we go this way. Every time I need a break, it always wanna I am lost too. Oh, I never thought was a queen for a day. You know that I say, you know. Lost scared, unblaming, and I'm good as I'm just wait. I'll share, I'll let go you by the way. And I gotta say, oh, there we go this way. Every time I need a break, it always wanna fade. I'll just rekindle and then do it about it my way. I will do nothing and do everybody gonna say, oh, there we go this way. Every time I need a break, it always wanna fade. Everybody gonna say, oh, there we go this way. Every time I need a break, it always wanna
Who's this with a temple of contradictions? No, that's not me. I never do that. Don't try to tell me differently. Don't make me face up to my hypocrisy. 'Cause I've been spinning to the wind. I've been chasing fire. It's wandering heart of mine. Traded integrity for compromise. Hey God, can you help these concrete feet walk away from temptation? Godspeed. I'm weakening like the seams in my worn out faded jeans. Hey God, can you come and clean up my insides? I'm tired of whitewashing the outside. Here's my unveiled heart bleeding down my sleeve. Can you hear it beating out? Forgive me, forgive me. Can you hear it beating out? Forgive me. I say I'm an honest person, so when did my tongue become coated with white lies? I say I'm a wholesome woman, so how come I've been in the dark too much with this guy? I feel like a basket that keeps trying to hold water. I feel like a traitor kisses his friend then turns him over. Hey God, can you help these concrete feet walk away from temptation? Godspeed. I'm weakening like the seams in my worn out faded jeans. Hey God, can you come and clean up my insides? I'm tired of whitewashing the outside. Here's my unveiled heart bleeding down my sleeve. Can you hear it beating out? Forgive me, forgive me. Can you hear it beating out? Forgive me. Why do I do the things I don't want to do? What pulls me away from demonstrating my love for you? I'm a little embarrassed, I'm a lot ashamed. Won't you silence this rage and abandon this devil of contradiction? Hey God, can you help these concrete feet walk away from temptation? Godspeed. I'm weakening like the seams in my worn out faded jeans. Hey God, can you come and clean up my insides? I'm tired of whitewashing the outside. Here's my unveiled heart bleeding down my sleeve. Can you hear it beating out? Forgive me, forgive me. Can you hear it beating out? Forgive me.
Shattered pictures means I'm moving on, baby. It used to be, but you haven't been lately. What's love is something now it fades away faintly. I thrash and kick, but all you try to do is soothe me. You're punching goods as you continue to abuse me. You're begging me, so I attempt to say it smoothly. So I said, relation demised by and pleasurable inside. Where is the outside? Or am I still inside? Your only downside is that you're so damn snide. Inside, outside, snide your downside. So where is the upside? Where is the upside? To play against a dollar, nasty on me. You cheated me, then tried to win me over coldly. Bet you never thought that I would leave so boldly. You're screaming this, but honey, you ain't gonna move me. No way to miss you, had a chance and now you lose me. Still breaking me, so I attack you with a crudely. So I am relations at a low tide. When kicked in the light side. Where is the outside? Or am I still inside? Your only downside is that you're so damn snide. Inside, distance means I'm moving on, baby. It used to be, but you haven't been lately. Once love is drumming, now it fades away faintly. Where is the outside? Or am I still inside? Your only downside is that you're so damn snide. Inside, outside, tonight you're downside. So where is the upside? Where is the upside? The only downside is that you're so damn snide. Inside, outside, tonight you're downside. So where is the upside? Where is the upside? Oh, 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 where is the upside?
I saw the clouds yesterday, and it looked like it's gonna be a long one. Saw the girl of my dreams, and she looked like all that I imagined. I stood on top of the stage so high, I hope I never have to come down. Searching for forever in all of my fans' eyes. Inspirational scavenger. Do you know how to catch a falling star? It's so sad that they'll never know who you are. And I know, and your life will fade away with time. This is the fight that we
All right, good evening, everybody. Chef Billy here, bringing you Season 5, and we are bringing you the Masters Division this evening, and we've got 2 matches on the docket for tonight. First game coming up out of the gate is going to be Garfo, one of my favorite Brazilian teams. I love the players from this team. Going up against Warfist, a bunch of ex-pros coming back, trying to make their run towards the Esports World Cup this summer. And it all starts here. That'll be our first game starting from 7 p.m. Eastern, 8 o'clock in Brazil, 6 p.m. here in the Central Time Zone. And then later on, we've got one of the marquee matchups already in week number 1. It's going to be Factor X versus Elements. Saw a lot of these players over this past weekend in the Copa America. And this should be a very fascinating night for everybody. As we get to see a lot of these teams now play together. Instead of representing their country, they get to represent who they want to play with. and what team thinks that they're going to get themselves to Riyadh here this summer. But it all starts here in week number 1 of season number 5. This is Chef Billy here. I'm bringing you this in for this match today. I've got William Mundy as well with me on the stream. I think that he will be doing his Brazilian broadcast over on his channel. So this is something new for us as well, as we will be doing 2 separate streams with 2 hosts here, and we're all going to be seeing the same thing. So this is going to be quite the fun time for everybody. But it all starts this week, and I've seen this. I've seen the hype on Twitter all day long. Yesterday it started. People started finding out that these matches were going to be streamed. We're going to have English, and we're also going to have Portuguese, of course. But there's also a separate pair of casters that are also going to be casting alongside me during the season in Hunter Tane and Dexatron, 2 of my former colleagues from CGL that have been making a name for themselves, and they are decided to come down to the Brazilian side into South America and get some valuable experience down here. And I cannot wait to see what they bring as a duo to this scene. And the more eyes on the players, getting to tell you the stories of what they're playing, that is fantastic. That is absolutely fine by me, because we wanted to celebrate this region. We never get a chance to see them. We've been in a drought since 2021, and now we are finally getting a competitive league once again, and now we have the English broadcast to back it up. So now, everybody out there, get ready, because we're getting ready to go in. We've got the lineup being finalized right now. The maps have been chosen. The bands have been put in. Everybody's ready to go. We're just waiting for those lineups to go through, and it looks like we are going to start in Ilios today, everybody. So hold on to your seats, because here we go. Ilios will be the starting point today. Warfist has a just massive amount of star power on this team. Svenko, Ludwig, Niall, people from the World Cup qualifiers back in 2023 for Team Brazil are here on Warfist. And the serious guy, Bazanella, will round out your Warfist team. But on the other side, the battle-tested team that made their way through Open Division, it is Garfo, Capion, Lichtat, Rafa, Dominio, and Wasizi. This will be absolutely fantastic and fun. It's my first chance to see some organized play here on this level from these 2 teams in this area. Yes.
Ready for battle.
Okay, do I need to change that, or do they need to change it?
Hello. 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture.
I broadcast normally. Okay. So, as we start here out as well, looks like we've got a ball of composition coming out from them.
I'm on the objective.
Okay, do we need to start over? Yes. All right, everybody. Looks like we had a server problem. And it looks like the server was marked for NA instead of Brazil. So that would be a horrible ping from South America to North America. So it looks like we have gotten that fixed up here. And we will get this all restarted here, making sure that our server is in fact in South America. We're going to go ahead and check with the players here real quick to make sure that it is all okay.
Initiating.
Da primera. Gané por más perto. Okay. I think that's good. I think it's good for them. So we will go ahead and start out on Lighthouse this time. Same lineup as before. So, you know, we saw a little bit of Wrecking Ball. We saw a Hazard come out as well. We'll be fine. So, yep, we're going to go ahead and move on with this one. Thank you, William, for the translations and the help back there. We're going to take a look now and see how this is going to go through on Lighthouse.
Each mission, my techniques grow more optimized.
Doomfist compositions coming out from both teams. A little bit of difference here from Team Warriors. As they're going to stick
Time
with,
is money.
As they're probably going to stick with this semester. Just going to trace her out and spawn. And then we'll see what Ludwig decides to go over to. We've got the Freya from both sides. I'm looking at a Brigida and a backline for Garfo. We saw that many times in their competitions. And, you know, with their national teams, the Panamericana. I mean, there's a lot here for these teams to go through. Looks like Wasizi's going to opt for the ball here. So, you know what? It's going to be a Pharah, or it's going to be an Echo going against the Freya and the Tracers. Rafa getting rocked around here by the Doomfist of the Serious Guy, and he does not get anything joy for it. They do have point presence right now. Looking for some kind of push in on top of that. Going very low is Wasizi. They actually get capture of the point. But Wasizi is going to go ahead and skedaddle on out there and get some healing. The Serious Guy is looking for somebody to close down. They just have not been able to find it. Big kill, though, from Spanko on the Dominio. They're going to be 4v5. They're regroup here into this next fight. Wasizi goes ahead and decides to take the better part of the valley, get it out of there. Ligtat, one of my favorite DPS players from the Open Division, ends up getting just absolutely deleted. And Rafa's going to join them. There's a big stagger going on right now. And we're going to see if they're able to clean this up. Serious Guy is actually taking so much space right now. Dominio over to the Sombra to try and deal with the incursions being done by the Serious Guy. So many ex-pro Overwatch players from the South American scene coming in here trying to qualify for the EWC later on this summer. We're going to see if they're able to do that. There's going to be a lot of competition here in the Master Division. And here comes the bowler shot out from Spanko. Takes Capium down with a huge takedown. Both of the healers are gone. And as it stands, Wasizi's just going to stand on the point trying to get some progress done. But Ligtat on the side is deleted with that crossbow. And it is no closer to them getting any time on the point than we were before. I'm not sure about this Wrecking Ball play into the Doomfist. I would have rather seen you mirror that out. But we just haven't had a chance to. One ultimate online right now, that's the Dano boost. As you close in on 90%, and somebody's got to make a touch. There's the kill on the Spanko. That's one, but you've already lost two getting in there. Nano boost is still on there. Dominio goes down in a heap. Wasizi 4% away from mines, and they're not going to get a chance to find it as Niall takes them down 100-0. And I tell you what, the Garfo that I knew from Open Division is having some serious trouble against this banded team together that came back together and have decided to make a run for the Esports World Cup.
May I borrow a copy of Thucydides' history sometime?
We're going to be looking, though. We're going to see if there's going to be any changes here. Do we continue to run the ball? Something needs to be done about the Doomfist because he has got way too much purchase on your side of spawn.
5, 4, 3, 2,
We will take a see. Rafa's going to show us the Kiriko here. So there's going to be some escapability here. Capium's going to have some help, though. Ligtat or Dominio is going to have to be able to give them some help in the backline. Otherwise, your backline is going to be gone and deleted because the Serious Guy has some serious Doom tech. Wasizi just probably a punch and then an attempted slam, and they're going to count it probably as the kill to itself. But I mean, this is not looking good for Garfo here in week number 1. Capium, though, does take down Ludwig. And so it's 4v5 for the moment. Both players should get back relatively quickly. We're going to see what Wasizi can get done. This is not their normal tank that was normally starting, so I don't know if they have a tank that's not available right now, or if this is a planned play here to run the ball. Wasizi is just getting battered around. Doesn't really have many avenues to go, and they are pursuing it in big time, but that's a huge takedown for Rafa and Cubby. This should be a chance for them to take the point. Speedring gets everybody out. Niall very quick on the draw with that. Pulse bomb out from Ludwig. No joy, even though we do see Wasizi getting very low from the after effects of that. Dominio gone. Ludwig taking down the wrecking ball. And after that first pick onto Serious Guy, everything kind of collapsed after that. Everybody found their individual targets and took them out. Serious Guy picks up a 2-piece on the way out. This will definitely spell a reset for Garfo. The Bash takes Lichtat out of the game. And they're going to be coming back from spawn as we close it on 70%. Svenko gone. But it's just one pick here and there. Looking at the setup on the side here. Dominio looking for somebody in the back line. Good pulse spot there. Good sleep as well. 2 picks there coming through, but it's going to be a reset there from the Serious Guy. Had the Meteor Strike in hand, and now they're going to throw in. They've gotten the Nano on the leech shot. They're going to try and get it over. They do turn it over at 93%. Can they get the kills to go through? Serious Guy is gone. Pulse bomb out. No joy there. Ludwig gone. That's a fight win here for Garfo. Good stuff there from Garfo, giving Warfist a little bit of room for pause. You've got duplicates and mines just about online. You got to be careful, though. Bullet shot from Svenko could be an insta-kill with the follow-up on the back of it. Dominio going over to a Freya of the copy. We'll see if they can land anything and get a quick bullet shot on line. The mines are up top. The rally is out. And Wasizi is heading for the hills. Serious Guy takes care of it on their own. There's the bolo shot out from the duplicate. Dominio looking horrible. Svenko getting all the work done in the neutral. And Wasizi looks to be just about cooked here in their little ball. They do find the tech to get away. They are still contesting and trying to hold as much point as they can. They found the mini, but they've lost the point. Got to get a touch here. 97% counting. There we go. Well, I say that. Oh my god, that was almost disaster for Wasizi. Somebody's got to make the touch. There's the touch coming from Leechstat. They have the pulse one on line. Nano just about on line. I assume you're going to throw it on Wasizi. Looks like it has gone onto the, indeed, onto the wrecking ball. Gets the rig out of line. But now they got to fight it out. Big pulse bomb takes Capion out. Punch comes through. Wasizi is just in a corner, praying for their life here. They get nuked out. And that'll be 2-0 here to Warfist as they take Ilios in a 2-0 fashion. And I mean, at moments, it looked like they were dang near impossible. Freya seems to be a very broken hero. No matter what region you're in, the ability to lock people down and then follow up with the shots behind it is just too darn good. The mobility is too good. And we're going to see if there's any kind of changes that this Garfo team can make in comparison to the Danish DPS hero that has seemed to be part of almost every winning South American competition here in the past couple of weeks. And it's been very refreshing to see something new. The kit is completely different than most of the kits out there. The ability to hover and use your aim down sight and really get some good contact with your shots. The escapability, the mobility, once again, I say is too good. So, you know, we need to look and see, how do you counter that out? Do you look for a Cassidy? Cassidy seemed to be a very good counter to the Freya this weekend. Really good tracers have also been good as well. I know what Dominion was trying to do there with Garfo, was trying to get into the sky and deal. The problem is that the cooldowns are just a little bit out of whack. When you go into the sky with the Echo, and then you have the hover down, if you hold down your jump button, you know, everybody knows how to do the float there from Echo. The fact of the matter is that you can get down to the ground and resets your timer, and then you can get back up in the sky. And then you have the aim down sights while you're hovering as well. It's a lot to deal with. I've been seeing some teams in the East you locking in the legs and trying to take down the Freya that way. The problem is that you've got that CC ability on your right click that locks you down for a second and continues to burn you as you go out of way. I mean, you can go around a corner and it's still gonna detonate on you. So there's a lot for them to be able to deal with. We're looking to see what kind of map is coming up next. They're getting their lineups all locked in once again. Doesn't look like I have any changes coming in. I do not. I'm wondering where Juice Agobo is. The take that I normally saw them having in. But, you know, as it stands, we'll be heading into our next map here very shortly. I want to take a look at the scoreboard in here and see just what big of a difference it was there. And I mean, if you look at Serious Guy and Svenko, I mean, between the two of them, 15.5K. And then the healing was pretty darn good. I mean, nobody was even close on Garfo. The closest was 4,500. And I believe that was your Tracer. So you've got a two-headed monster here on Warfist and Svenko and the Serious Guy. And we need to see if they got it in. Well, I speak their name, and Garfo is going to bring in Juice Agobo. And I'm okay with this. They've also brought in Dystopia, who I have not seen yet. I do not remember seeing them. So we will see. Yeah, it looks like they will be coming in. I'm going to assume they're going to play on the support line, but I will see what Dystopia does. Dalka also subbing in here for Warfist, another 2023 World Cup competitor that I remember from back in the day. We're very happy to see them as well. But Garfo really did impress me during Open Division, and they had a really good run. And as all the players have now joined, we're going to New Junk City, so this is going to be interesting from the aspect of space taking and space holding. So looks like Juice Agobo is going to bring in their own Doomfist, and it's going to give a little bit of room to pause here. But I mean, you've got the Serious Guy out, and Dalka's in now. So now we get to see what kind of tanks we're going to have coming out here from these two. Also, what does Dystopia bring to the table? Reminder, everybody out there, I do not, I've got a 2-minute delay on this. So if you say something, then I am sorry. I could not see it. Looks like we also had a bit of a server issue. It's patch day for everybody. So we had that all going on. And now we will see what they have bringing us forward. So it's going to be the Doomfist versus the Diva here. You've got an aerial threat in Ludwig. And Capion is still kind of not choosing a hero. I'm not sure what's going on with Capion. There we go. They've got that going on. It looks like we might be having a little bit of a server issue once again. And we're going to see what goes on here. Interesting. Looks like they're trying to make the towering pillar of tanks and players. This is funny. Yeah, definitely is the case. We have a North American server again. So apologies for patch day. Looks like the South American servers get just as fun as the North American servers do on this day. And so they're going to pretend to play so their game doesn't time out. So we get to watch them having a little fun here as the teams try to get it sorted out. It'll give me a chance to look at this look at this Farah skin. I love this new Farah skin. Looks like Leechat has my favorite. Looks like I have my favorite. Oh my god. Get up there, Niall. Get up there. Big clutch from Rafa. Skill issue translates no matter what the language. Oh, that was everything that I needed. I get to have fun, though. I get to have fun. Oh, my gosh, people. How the hell are you doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing well out there. It is a warm day up here in North America. I know that you guys are coming into your winter down in South America. I don't know how cold it gets in Brazil. Depends on where you're at, I suppose. I know Buenos Aires in Argentina gets pretty chilly around June. But up here, it's about to be 40 degrees Celsius and humid, just like the Amazon. Every day for the next 3 months. Can't wait. Also, Street Fighter collab. I'm looking at the screen right now. It's absolutely gorgeous. It was my game growing up. I used to play it in the arcades. This is pretty cool to see as an old person. But we get an invite back into the game. And we will see what they have to offer.
Traveling to New Junk City. Initiating match.
This is always fun. Looks like they left the lobby again. That is unfortunate. Looks like we are still having some server issues going on. It is okay. We're gonna get it through this, folks. I promise you. I promise you we're gonna get through this together. The joys of esports as it stands. Everybody likes to have fun. This is always the day that always seems to be so tricky for everybody. And it just happens to coincide with our opening night here in Masters Division Season 5 South American FACEIT League. We'll see what can get done from these two teams. Once again, starting out on the market. Maybe we will get a match in this time.
Setting my equalizer to absolute destruction.
I want to write a novel. They said, no, Jameson, you're not the type to write a novel. Well, I said, watch me.
3, 2, 1. Initial flashpoint. Arena.
Looks like we are going to be fooling around again as we are trying to get a private lobby set together. Hopefully this will answer all of the questions going on with the servers right now. I do apologize, folks. We are trying to get this fixed as quickly as we can. It is patch day, and it is wreaking havoc on everybody right now. But I am coming to you from the playa here, and we will see what we have going on. Big shout outs to William putting on the observing here for my side, doing the Brazilian broadcast on his side. I'm learning Portuguese. He's learning English. We're helping each other. I know that that's Jogo de Niall's game. Once you start learning how to pronounce the consonants and the vowels, and you start learning how to conjugate verbs and stuff like that, it should all be easy. Until it's not. So, buenos dias, or buenas noches, boa noche.
Welcome to New Junk City.
Mais de fácil.
Initiating match.
Super easy, mucho fácil. Oh no. I think they're trying here. They're trying.
Initiating match. Welcome to New Junk City. Initiating match.
All right, they're going to keep restarting this until it has the right ping. So stay with us, everybody.
Initiating match.
Travis Scott can't help you here.
Traveling to New Jersey.
Ah.
Initiating match.
Juice Agova says, I love Patch Day.
Welcome to New Jersey. Initiating match.
My Ram, let's see. Minya Ram. Let's see if I got this right.
Traveling to New Jersey.
Oh, I can't see it now.
Initiating.
It looked like my Ram is going to explode. At least the players have a sense of humor about it.
Initiating match. Traveling to New Jersey.
The producers and owners of this stream do not support gambling in any way, shape, or form. Juice Agova is moaning now.
Initiating match. Traveling to New
I don't know what's happening here. Not happening. Ah! Everything's broken. Everything's broken in South America right now.
New Jersey. Initiating match.
Está tudo quebrado. Socorro!
Ready.
Okay, they have decided that they've had enough. They're going in. They're going in. And so are we. One more time, I think is Maisuba K.
Initiating match.
Looks like Dominio is the one that's being mostly affected by this. He is actually dropped out here because ping apparently is just too much.
Traveling to New Jersey. Initiating match.
Everything's broken in South America right now.
Ready for battle.
All right, we are actually going in here, folks.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Citations.
Initial flashpoint. Arena.
Let's go smash some heads.
This is the joy of being inside of these FACEIT games too, is that you're in the lobby with the players. Oh, what a bunch of goofs. I love them. I love them all! Yeah, everybody in chat, I'm trying to learn Portuguese. I am studying it in my spare time. And it is not easy. It is not as closely related to Spanish as I thought it would be. Looks like we have reset the lobby once again. So that the tanks have the right health. Looks like they had the wrong lobby code in there because they're trying to do this a private match because of the FACEIT issues that we're having right now. They're trying to do a private lobby. And so we are trying to fix something here. Mamma Mia. Amo Mucho. I love you. I love this region. I love Brazil, especially. And yeah, I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy to be casting this for everybody. I hope everybody's having fun. I hope that everybody's having fun out there. I'm trying to do the best I can in reading the Portuguese. I hope William's not rolling his eyes in the background as I try to understand what they're saying.
Traveling to New Junk City. Initiating match.
I have no idea what Zue means, but
Ready for battle.
This will not be won without sacrifice. Be ready.
I think we're good. I think we're good to go, chat. I think we're ready to play.
Wait to get out there.
We will see.
I was born. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Confirmation from the GOAT, William. They got it fixed.
Think you can touch.
Ludwig bringing out the Genji into this situation. Dominio playing on the Reaper, trying to look at the tank here. This will be interesting going up against Alchemy. That's a quick assassination of Rafa on the Brigida. And we're already in 5v4 territory. Need to get some healing up onto Dalka. They're going extremely low. Ludwig gone. Dominio gone. Dalka gone. Everybody getting shot out of hell here. And in the end, looks like Juicagobo, even though they took a back position, they're going to get a chance to recontest this point before Dalkin and company get back. Looks like Freya's trying to be a tank buster here, and I like the escapability. But the contest is here. That is an early ult coming out. And Dominio goes down and heat. Dalka in the Nemesis form gets it done. But Batsanella is gone. It looks like the trades are come through. It's going to continue to be percentage gain here for Warfist. Warfist are in the blue here. As they look to spread out here and catch Garfo in their spawn. Juicagobo looking a lot worse for wear. Going to get burned down. The commanding shout is there. And they are able to get back to the health of their healers. However, lots of CC coming in, and the blade is out. Bye-bye, Juicagobo. Who else are you going to get with this blade? Great form out. Link chat gone. Dominio gone.
Maximum velocity.
So on the back of the blade, you get it done. Early. Ultimate's coming out from Garfo in the red. They're trying to find something on the back of it. They do find Ludwig. That's a good priority pick. Looking for somebody in the back. Ravishing Vortex Act. Annihilation pop here by Dalka. Rafa gone. Link shot behind them very rapidly. And Capium sent a pack in. And that's a pretty efficient take there for Warfist. Dominia does have Blossom available. Rafa's gonna have to use this rally to keep themselves alive, but Dow can just blast them out. Orbital Ray invested from Warfist, and Nile is gonna go ahead and heal themselves and take care of everything. There's the Rampage out. Nothing to cleanse it. Can they get anything on the back of it? They're looking for Juicagobo to get something done. Yep, gets Nile out. That's a huge chunk of your healing out. You've got the Blossom still ready to go. 50% and counting here in Ducks. And there is the bolo shot out. That's massive. It takes Capium right on out. Blossom in the background doesn't pick anybody up, even though you do get a lot of damage out on it. But Lou and Dalka are just absolutely holding court here. Juicagobo's going to go down in the heat, and that's going to be the Ducks taken by Warfist. They're on game point. Batsanella going over to the Ana here, seeing that there is no Kiriko on the field. Really no mitigation, so these nades are going to land fast and furious. Dalka at least has the barrier to throw up. How long it stays up is really up to how much damage they want to put into it, but really, they've not got much against it, so we're looking for Batsanella to get something done. Svenko, though, takes Rafa down. It has been a priority pick for this Warfist team every single fight. Numbers of Garfo are getting absolutely decimated here, one by one. Looks like 2 no-rig shots. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Three Ultimates ready to go here for Warfist. This side has decided that they're going to echo the Genji. Dominio's over to that. And we got the bullet shot coming out again, and big anti coming out. 1, 2. Well, Svenko gone, but the blade is going to claim Dominio. And we're at halfway counting here on Bomb Flats. We talked about it over the weekend during the Copa America. And now we're going to talk about it here. Steel sharpens steel. And this is a bunch of ex-big leaguers here from Brazil that have brought themselves back together to try and make a run for the Esports World Cup. And this apparently is the team to beat. And you're getting a look at one of the best here in Brazil as they close in on the point. Annihilation out. That should just about clean it up. Big Tap picks up 2 for getting 2 down, and that's going to do it for New Junk City. Banana indeed. Juicagobo. Banana indeed. Unfortunately, it is the patch day. And it is throwing absolute havoc into the servers as far as the ping, as far as the stability of our servers. Big apologies to everybody out there. It's just, it is what it is. Everybody has to deal with it on patch day. And so we will see What is going to happen here? I'm currently looking at the the Brazilian feed, I believe, or I'm in the Brazilian chat, as I'm having a problem bringing up my own chat right now. So if you're in my own chat right now, I'm sorry. I'm kind of stuck looking in so I can interact with the Brazilian chat. Make sure I give everybody love out there, because I love both of you. I love Brazilians and I love the North American fans, of course. It's patch day. Hopefully it will resolve itself for our second series of the night, Factor X versus Elements. That should be a damn good series, as long as patch day does not snarl us up. So we will see. We will see if things start to kind of mellow themselves out, if they start to stabilize a little bit. That would be great. But if not, we're going to have fun all along the way. It did seem like there was a little bit more stabilization once we went private. This is fun. This is fun. I hope everybody's having fun out there, though. For real. I hope you're having a good night. Hope that we are finding you well. We are having fun. We are absolutely having fun. It would not be Overwatch Esports if we did not have some kind of scuff during our broadcast. It happens all the time. We will see if anything can get fixed here in the interim. We will see. Senju, I'm not allowed to be arrested, by the way. You are not allowed to arrest me. All right. Looks like we have our next map in. It's going to be King's Row. And now they're going to have to renegotiate the bans, as the FACEIT game has broken. No, you guys are the goats. You guys are the goats. I'm here for you. I'm just here to tell the stories of the players in the game and have fun with you, you beautiful, sexy people. Jusuko seemed to have a little bit more success against the Warfist tank, even though it was a different tank that came in. We should see what'll happen coming up. Looks like Serious Guy is back in. As we're now getting it all set up for what could potentially be the last map here in week number 1 of Season 5, Masters Division South American FACEIT League. I am Chef Billy, if you do not know who I am. I have casted Contenders China. I've done a couple of Contenders Korea matches. I did the Overwatch World Cup back in 23. I've done oh gosh, just about everything you can do with Overwatch. And I've always been a big fan of South American Overwatch. I remember watching it back when Lemon Kiwi and Boop and the rest of the crew were down here or casting down here, and then it went away. And then I got a chance to cast the group stages during the qualifiers for the World Cup in 23. And I absolutely was enamored with everybody from South America. There's a happiness to Overwatch south of the equator that I absolutely love. Looks like the bands are in, and Freya and Anna are gone. Indeed, Jusagobo. Indeed. Oh. Server dead. I know that word.
Now entering King's Row. Initiating match. Now entering King's Row. Initiating match.
We're going to try and get this server stuff all done again.
Now entering King's Row. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
You aren't in touch with yours?
We had a shouting match not long ago, if that counts. Bounding forward.
I'm sure. Ludwig. Please don't let that trend on Twitter. Please don't let that trend on Twitter. Please don't let that trend on Twitter. MED. Come to Brazil. Sim. I would love to come to Brazil. You have no idea how much I want to go to Brazil. I will probably put on 10 kilos more in weight, though. I'm going to tell you right now, because I will be eating my way through Brazil because there's so much food I need to try. Thank you, William. Apparently the servers, the settings were set to quick play.
King's Row. Initiating match.
So, oh my goodness.
Now entering King's Row. Initiating match. Traveling to Nepal. Initiating match.
Now chat's having their time with Niall here.
Entering King's Row. Initiating match.
I think they forgot to put the bands into the into the lobby code, so now they're telling him you can't choose Otto or Freya. Hola, Render. ¿Qué tal, mi amigo? Oh, William, I did not know you had it in you. The shade of it all.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Estamos en la chisme de la William. All right, no Freya, no Anna. Good. We are getting a Doomfy-Doo matchup here. And Dominio is just absolutely deleted there. Lou's going to go ahead and follow up on the back of that. Poor Capium went into the blender with a swift step and got absolutely deleted. All right, looks at with a huge priority pick right there. They're going to try and do anything on the back of it. They actually have some options here. There goes Niall down. That's 2 picks right now. Looks like we got some capture percentage started right here. There's 1 tick coming through. Dominio's got the approach taken care of. And Power Punch is being charged up here by the serious guy. They can go ahead and dodge that out. Looking for somebody in the back. Glitch that, getting somebody in the back. You got to keep on the point there, boys and folks. Trades right there. You've lost your Doomfist. But Dominio has high ground. Appia finally gets deleted. And they end up picking up about 70%. Minute and a half off the clock. Dominio's gone. Looks like Lickpack's going to start rocking the point here. Going to try and pull people out. Oh my god, what a punch coming in from the serious guy. And they're going to get it done. They do get another 2% here. Sanko's looking for a sneaky little Deadeye. He's going to have high ground control here. There's the Deadeye out there. Doesn't find anything of that. As soon as that guy is gone. Rafa's also going to be gone. 75% towards the blade, or the speed. Link Chat just gets absolutely blown up by the Brig Cassidy combo. Looking for somebody to get something done here. As we are under the 90-second mark. They're not finding any joy on the back of it. Capium needs to get this Kitsune rush out to start this next fight and give the players a little bit of room to move, and then kind of stagger it or double up on top of that with the beat on the back of it. There's this Kitsune out, but Lichtak gets completely destroyed by Ludwig. They've almost got the point here. 45 seconds to count. Just a touch is all they're going to need. The beat comes out, the contest at 99.7%. 39 seconds to go. Deadeye gone. And looks like Capium and company are going to be able to capture this point out. The touch is still coming through, but they touch off just for a second. And they've got 3 minutes now to wade their way through the streets of King's Row. Now we'll see if there's going to be any changes. I have not seen any yet. And, well, there goes Ludwig gone. Juice2Go will start to find the range here. And the Doom Tech going through. Dominio might be caught out, but they find their way out of there. Juice2Go is going to try and pressure the front here. But there's a Regita keeping Serious Guy up. Good swift step out there from Capian. Man, it took 4 people to take Juice2Go down. But now the contest can be on. Now it should be just a tactical retreat out of here. And we're going to hold at bookstore. Pulse Bomb out gets Svanko. That's proactive, but you lose your life in return. Rally online. Both Dooms have their Meteor Strike available should they get under too much duress. And now there is going to be a duplicate on the board. Juice2Go got just absolutely baited into that. Not bad coming in from Juice2Go, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get out or not. We're now sub 60 seconds. Spanko has another Deadeye online, just going to stand here at bookstore, daring the members of Garfo to get in there. Ludwig playing cat and mouse on the side here. Lichat's going to take the back road here. Kitsune strike. Kitsune rush right over the point. They try to LOS from it. And now the rally is finally come through. It's going to give everybody a lot of room for purchase here. Here's the duplicate. We're going to have 3 Dooms on the board. And the real Doom from Garfo is absolutely smacked. 18 seconds and a beat is all you have to play with. I don't know if they're going to have a chance to get there or not. 10 seconds of counting. It's going to take a serious walk here from Rafa if they can even get there. They do get there with the beat. Lichat dies from just a neutral spot there, and that's going to do it here. So 104.57 meters is all that we're going to get here from Garfo as they are facing match point and only 1 and about 3/4 of King's Row completed.
Switching sides. Initiating match.
Also, thank you for all the love. Chat. I'm just Billy. I'm just Billy. But I think y'all are cuties pies too. We are nothing without our fans, and you guys are the best fans in all of the world.
We're in this together. All of us.
And we are here for it.
Best laid plans have backup plans.
Hello there.
I suspect we're going to see some fun stuff come out here from the members of Warfist.
Throw them into my web.
They have this coming, so let's give it to them.
Hello.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Uh-oh. Sniper, keep moving.
We're going to follow Juice over here on my end, at least, and take a look. See what he is thinking here. Somebody got taken for a ride, and well, Juice got slapped with a flail. Without your Doomfist, it's really hard to get onto the point here. Link chat just accepts the fate. Okay. Of course, Warfist being the former two teams of War Pigs and the other team, and they say it. On cue there, and they say it. Jusagoba looking much worse for wear here. They are feeling their oats tonight. Somebody had their Wheaties. Niall might not be able to make a lobby, but they are a pretty darn good Juno. Pulse bomb out. Nothing there. Ludwig does the same thing and the same result. Good fight win there. Now the rally's going to come out from Bazzanella. Rocket punch in. Really put some hurt down on Bazzanella. Now you're going to invest in the orbital beam. And that's a good overclock coming in from Dominio. Taking down Niall. I say that as, well, Jusagobo punches in to the Meteor Strike and takes down 2. I asked this to everybody, but mainly to Lillian. How many Brazilians had to look up what cutie pie meant? I don't know what the Brazilian equivalent would be, but the sound barrier's out, and they're going to go ahead and get aggressive on the back of this. 3:50 on the clock, 2.45 meters to go, and that's going to be a win here. 3v5, and members are just going to get out. Serious guy is out. And now they're going to try and hold some space. Oh, jeez. Salvo was waiting for him there and said, nope, I'm out of there. No, thank you. I'm gone. Empowered block up. Slam in. Jusagobo gets out with a sliver of health. That's going to be helpful if they can use it to their best advantage, but they've left their back line a little bit worse for wear. Meteor strike hit from Jusagobo. Tries to reposition to get back to some healing. Goes into the middle of the Hornet's Nest. Is on 1 health. Needs to get out. It finds their way out. Amazingly. Jusagobo gets absolutely deleted by Svenko and Niall. And the serious guy, this is the beginning of the end here. Lichtat is going to need to get something done on the Tracer. Just about the last one left. Svenko is there. And Warfist takes the 3-3, or 3-0, in pretty commanding fashion.
Play of the game.
I hope that was spelt right, and I hope that's the right saying. Oh, what a good match. If a little funny, what a good match. I don't know what Guillermo Mucho, whatever. I don't know what it means. Cutie pie equals docinho de coco. I hope that's correct. But Warfist showing why they are already an early season favorite to get that one spot from South America to the EWC in the summer. Taking down a very good Garfo team. But you know what? It's the beginning of the season. And I always say that, you know, when teams go up against a team of much different skill level, you take your licks and then you learn. You learn from the losses. You can't win every single game every single time unless you're the Redbirds. And then they win everything. But as it stands, this is pretty good for them. This is pretty good for them. So we will now see what the coming weeks will have for the members of Garfo. We'll see what Warfist is able to do. This combined team from seasons past. They're looking very dominant here in the early going. So, as it stands, I mean, we've got, another game coming up in about 50 minutes. So at the top of the hour, that'll be 9 o'clock in Brazil, 8 o'clock on the East Coast, and it'll be 8 o'clock here. Yeah, 9 o'clock in New York, and 10 o'clock in Brazil. So we're going to put some highlights up from the previous series, and we will be back with you in just a little bit. So folks, don't go away. We got World War Game Elements versus Factor X coming up at the top of the hour. Don't go away. We'll be back here on William Mundy's channel. Nano Boots are still on there. Dominio goes down in a heap. Wasizi 4% away from mine as the kill to itself. But I mean, this is not looking good for Garfo here in week number 1. Capion, though, does take down Ludwig. Serious Guy is gone. Pulse Bomb out. No joy there. Ludwig gone. That's a fight win here for Garfo. Dominio going over to a Freya of the Coffee. We'll see if they can land anything and get a quick bowler shot on the line. The mines are up. Now they're going to fight it out. Big Pulse Bomb takes Capion out. Punch comes through. Wasizi is just in a corner praying for their life here. They get nuked out. Freya seems to be a very broken hero. No matter what region you're in, the ability to lock people down, and then this will be interesting going up against Alchemist. That's a quick assassination of Rafa on the Brigida, and we're already in 5v4 territory. Game here for Warfist. Warfist are in the blue here as they look to spread for getting 2 down, and that's going to do it for New Junk City. Banana indeed. Unfortunately, it is the patch day, and it is throwing absolute havoc into the servers as far as the ping, as far as the stability. Poor Capian went into the blender with the high ground. Capian finally gets deleted. There's the data out there. Second. And they've got 3 minutes now to wade their way through the streets of King's Row. Juiceagoba got just absolutely baited into that. From just a neutral spot there, and that's going to do it here. So 104.57 meters is all that we're going to get here from Garfo. Just accepts the fate. Okay. From Dominio, taking down Niall. I say that as, Juiceagoba are just going to get out. Serious Guy is out. Use it to their best advantage, but they've left their back line a little bit worse for wear. Meter strike hit from Juiceagoba. Tries to reposition, get back. It's going to need to get something done on the Tracer. Just about the last one left. Sveko is there. And pretty commanding fashion. I hope that was spelt right, and I hope that's the right saying.